busy, all of us, all three of us.
Yeah,
We're playing
All
Pokemon
four
Go.
of
I'm just
us.
waiting for the next results to come in. So
I mean, everybody's got these, right? And you're getting your information from this, and that's what we're doing as well. We're following some other states as we sit here. CBS News guys just called North Carolina a toss-up in the race for the White House. They say that they're saying that North Carolina is a toss-up right now. South Carolina leans Trump.
Leans. Wow, that's an interesting phrase to use on that particular thing. Let's see. We've gone that direction every year since Jimmy Carter won. I think it was the last one.
Yes.
And so it's no big surprise on that one. We've talked about for feels like years now about the swing states, those ones that could they go one way or the other. North Carolina has been one. Georgia, you've got Nevada. The question was maybe Arizona, but then you've got what's called that blue wall.
Right.
Those northern states, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, Michigan, and those have been Democratic strongholds until 2016 when Donald Trump won those. And that was the big surprise. Nobody was really expecting him to get along so well and to gravitate into him, the good old Joes who were there running the work that's done in that area.
All right, so North Carolina's a toss-up, South Carolina leaning Trump. Right now, the former president leads in Florida by about 800,000 votes, and I understand he's got about a 100,000+ vote edge, Dr. Shaw, in Georgia, but a couple of the big counties there have yet to report, correct?
Yes. Fulton County and DeKalb County, those sort of 9 collar counties, that's the big blue blob, if you will. Well, I know Democrats don't want to be called a blob, but that's the big blue area of Georgia. And then you also got Savannah, Columbus, so they're sort of like that triangle there, if you will. But you definitely got to look at Metro Atlanta. That's the big vote generator, and something of is it in the order of at least half of the votes in Georgia are in that metro area.
And Jim, you expect this race in Georgia to tighten as the evening goes on?
I expect that it will.
Yeah.
DeKalb, Fulton, Cobb, Douglas, they're all in that blob.
Right.
That's right.
It's only because of the shape of the counties.
That's right.
And we haven't heard from them yet.
Right.
So
And that was the issue that we ran into in 2020.
That's right.
Because you had 2 major races that were going on. You had the race for the White House, and there was a swath of southern Georgia voters that didn't think they really had to worry. They didn't turn out, and that was a huge detriment because when that central area that's around Atlanta shows up, it can sway a state one way or the other like that.
There's been some talk of turning New York and New Jersey red this year. Is that serious talk?
That's just Christmas decorations. That's
you're
it.
right.
I don't see it happening right now.
No, that won't happen this year.
Dr. Shaw?
No, I think the former president wants to increase the number in terms of the popular votes. Democrats have had some edge of the popular votes, and if you can bring down the he's been out in California, he's been in New York. If you can bring down those number or increase your numbers in those states, you can increase in terms of the popular vote. But I don't think that they're not going to swing. I don't think.
So states that traditionally are red are probably going to be red, and states that are blue are probably going to be blue.
That's why there's 7 battlegrounds.
And then there's the battleground
That's
states.
right.
All right. So can either one candidate lose 3 or 4 of the battleground states and still win the White House?
I don't think so.
Mathematically, you've got to have if Harris wins the blue wall, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, and Michigan, then she hits 270.
Yeah, with that a little help from Nebraska.
Even with the toss up of Georgia, North Carolina, and Nevada. So that's why you saw so many things happening in Pennsylvania. It looks like Harris is tonight in Pennsylvania. And so that rallying cry has been, they know they have to win that. And that means they've got to get those, especially those large population areas, Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, those folks had to show up, just like what we were talking about in Atlanta.
We will resume the